Now I'm gonna take you to my second secret spot. We're gonna troll right up all the way along here. Dingy water, warmer water, more bait fish, more walleyes, hopefully.
Wow, look at these school of fish right here. You know what that means? Da-da, 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 da-da. Ah!
Fish on, get the rod. Take it right out of the holder. There you go, perfect.
Oh, I can feel him tugging.
Yep, turn your rod out a little bit. There you go. That's what tires the fish out. Ooh, easy. See him out there? He's on the surface.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, wow.
Nice and easy.
Get him in the net, Jack.
Awesome, that's a dandy.
Now that's how you catch a walleye.
Yeah.
You are going to be tasty. Walleyes are members of the perch family if you study biology. They spawn in the spring, as we've learned, and then they migrate toward many rivers and even the lakes here. Their populations have boomed in recent years. But unfortunately for walleye, they can be some of the most tasty fish that you can ever have in a restaurant. Hey, Uncle John, it looks like the flag is down, and I think it's moving.
Yeah, fish on, fish on.
Okay.
Perfect, nice and slow and steady. You guys are getting the hang of it now.
Okay, it's time for Planner Board 101, so make sure you're paying attention.
Maybe take some notes.
So here we have the yellow plastic, and on the other side, we have this foam, which helps keeps it buoyant. And it's a wedge shape so that it resists the water and it can stay where it is. And then we also have this thing that will pull the flag down. And when it goes down,
Fish on!
that's how you know that you've caught a fish. You can make your own at home, so make sure you try to gather some supplies, and you can even use some of your recycles.
Let's go catch some more walleye.
My knuckles are turning white.
Nice job.
Oh, look at that guy.
Another beauty. Saginaw Bay has the best eating walleyes in the world.
My grandpa's gonna find out. I can tell you that much.
I'm ready. I am hungry. Bring it on.
Wow. Pretty fancy rig you got here, Uncle John. What kind of rod and reel do you use?
This is a trolling combination. It is a line counter reel, spooled with monofilament line to give us stretch, a nice, long, 8.5 foot, very forgiving rod. Perfect for the Great Lakes and for trolling for walleyes.
You know, if you look over my shoulder right now, we have 3 bad boy lines that are ready to catch some fish, and on the other side we have 3 more. You know, I think we're probably covering around 150 feet. That's a lot. I mean, if we only had 1 line, we'd probably only cover about 6 inches. So more lines equals more fish.
Hey, one's on this one. Can I get it?
Yeah, grab it, grab it.
Come here, little fishy.
Oh, Uncle John, do you see it?
Yeah, it's a good one.
Oh, wow.
Okay, stop reeling there, Jack. Steady, under him. Ah, you got him.
Yay!
Awesome job.
Oh my gosh.
That is a dandy. Perfect eating size.
Yeah.
Huh?
And there's the white tip tail on the end.
Yep. Big feature of the walleye is the white tip on the tail.
I think I'm starting to get good at this walleye stuff. They should call me the Walleye Wrangler.
Oh my. Look, if you're lucky enough to catch a walleye, you should be humble and grateful, not boastful, and enjoy the family experience.
Hey. All right, Uncle John, I see you're really into lures, but my grandpa uses live bait. What do you think about that?
In the summertime, we use a lot of night crawlers, and in the springtime in the rivers and things like that, we use minnows. But this time of year, crankbaits are the most effective way to catch the fish.
Worms. I look forward to trying them out.
You know, my grandpa took me up to Canada, and we used leeches.
Leeches are good. We use leeches as well, different times of the year again. A lot of times you'll fish in the weeds, shallow. From the bank of a river you can even fish that way and use a slip bobber. So you use a bobber with a leech underneath of it, and it's deadly for walleye.
I'm not cool with the leeches part. No, thank you. I think the winds are changing, Uncle John. Do you think that'll affect the fishing?
Absolutely. I think with a little more wind, we're definitely going to get some more bites.
Wait a second. Why would wind be so important to the walleye if they can't even see it? They're down there in the lake.
Because what happens is it stirs up the surface and it breaks up the light a little bit and it gets the fish active.
Oh, all these light refractions break up the light almost like a prism.
Yeah, and obviously the windier it is and the more refraction you have, the easier it is to trick the fish. We've got one on.
Huh?
Gentleman right there, rod number 2.
Okay.
Okay, get him out. Take your time. Yeah, that's a really good fish. Okay, slow down a little bit. Move out to the side a little more. There you go.
Whoa,
Dandy.
that is a big walleye.
Nice.
Nice fish. Jack, here, there's one on this rod too. We got a double. Okay,
Oh, we got a
Pandemonium.
double. This is walleye mayhem.
steady and
There's too
slow.
much going
and we
on
got
here.
a third one on over here.
Oh, come on.
We have a third
Oh,
one?
that's a real big fish, so take your time. Oh, it's a largemouth bass.
Oh, we got a bass?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at this largemouth bass beauty.
And we got another fish on over here. That rod, number 2.
Number 2?
Yep, that one. Grab it, gentlemen. He's under the boat right over here. Okay, stop reeling, kind of lift him. Drop your rod tip right there. He's in the net.
Wow. I'm really starting to believe in planer boards and trolling.
Definitely. This is what walleye fishing is all about.
Not only were we able to get great catches, but we were able to spend a lot of time together. Let's put these babies in the tank, if there's even room.
I don't know.
Oh, wow. It's pretty full in there.
Up top.
Good
Yeah.
job. Here's some more walleye to come.
Yeah.
You know what? All this fancy equipment is great, and we can be out here on the water catching these fish. But for the average person, anybody can fish for walleyes. They migrate into the rivers in the spring and spawn. There's tons of shore opportunities for families.
And they're probably close to shores that are really near cities, right?
Absolutely. It's a fish that you can fish all year long in rivers. Walleye is basically a river species type of fish. So you can fish from shore for walleyes all the time.
So it'll be fun for families to only fish for them, but also to eat them because they're delicious.
They are delicious.